Hello all, this is Tamara and Kendra.
Hi guys.
Hi, this is our sweat talk. Yes, we are actually in my infrared sauna here at Body Lab La Jolla. And we have just decided to actually have this the first of our series to talk with you guys about health and beauty, the intersection between them, and tips and everything that we do, or even conversations or topics that tend to be a little harder to talk about or taboo. We're going to cover whatever you want and whatever we deem important. Okay, so I thought I would start off by saying I posted the first part of the week, like my intentions for the week. And so my intentions were, first off, I didn't want to overeat dinner. That's kind of my self-soothing meal. I get to the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I've done so good on my intake and I've worked so hard. I want all this food, yum, 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 yum. And it's healthy food, but I still tend to overeat. Not like 2 bites, probably like 4 to 5 bites. So way too many where I'm stuffed. And then my intentions were no matter what happened over the week, I was going to stay calm and breathe well. And just when I think about the things that I have done this week that correlate with my intention to always stay and maintain health and as beautiful as I can possibly get, is I've drank my greens powder in my water every day. I have done lemon and apple cider vinegar in my water throughout the day. I have paid attention to my posture. Like I was just telling Kendra to uncross her legs, because we know, being FasciaBlasters, that our posture actually it affects so much, like how our body builds, like whether it builds with fatty tissue areas or bubbly areas or gristly areas or even like cellulite areas. So the idea is, like, we wanted to think, okay, well, we got to pay attention to our posture. Posture is not only standing and walking, but it's sitting. And so, you know, I was just like, okay, reminding her, don't cross your legs, don't cross your legs. I always say, save it for the best date ever, right? Where you've got a gorgeous dress on and some beautiful shoes. But otherwise, let's just sit straight up, our pelvis tucked underneath us a little bit, our shoulders rolled up and down, and our legs side by side.
And I was telling Tamara that I saw on the Today Show that they were talking about the royal wedding, and that the girls, you know, the princesses, are trained on how to sit, how to eat, and so when they're sitting, they aren't allowed to like slunch back with their, you know, hands on the armrests or sit back in a chair. It's always upright. And even if they're crossing their legs, it's like a cross at the ankles, not at the knees. And the reason why is because it breaks posture. And so not only does it break posture in your confidence and how you come off to the world, but it also, breaks it in terms of your fascia and your posture and holding in those core muscles to really help support your whole body. So that was kind of, I'm like, Tamara, you would really love that segment on the Today Show.
I will be Googling that, by the way.
Yes, so it was a good one.
Can I add to that?
Of course.
It's not just about holding in our muscles, because that is important too, but it's about having our bones stacked on top of each other so they are aligned, and so that they're giving our body our support. So then when we're squeezing our muscles around it, like our transverse abs, inner thighs, and things like that, it helps stabilize those, but it's actually the bone structure that's taking off the brunt of the work. So your connective tissue and your soft tissue doesn't have to go like this every second and try to stabilize you, because you're stacked on top your skeletal system, which is what we're supposed to do. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, and I love that. And that makes a big difference in our skin, because if we have great posture and our muscles are, you know, connected right, they're not pulling down, which is pulling down the muscle in our neck and our face. So it actually helps to lift and support everything and just give you that healthy glow that everybody's looking for.
Right. It's just not cutting off circulation area. You're keeping the communication between your body communicating and functioning. And so everything looks and feels better then. I mean, that's not even talking about... Posture is really hard, though. I mean, I want to be truthful about that. Like, I had to retrain myself with my hips, sleeping with a pillow. It felt like acid was poured into my hip for like almost 2 months. And then finally got nicer and nicer and nicer. But I still have to sleep with a pillow on that right side so that my leg doesn't swing out until I've strengthened the muscles on the inside, fascia blasted the outside and all my transverse abs, all my iliacus and psoas, and down the front in order to loosen the areas that the scar tissue has formed. So, but having to pay attention, like how I'm walking, my foot not out to the side, and how I'm sitting, and how I'm sleeping. I'm like, I just want to sit. I just want to walk. But in the long haul, when I think how much it affects not only our beauty, but our health, like everything is fantastic to do for beauty, because all women, we all want to be beautiful. But if we're actually coming from how to restore or how to sustain ourselves health-wise, it actually radiates and gives us a lot of the beauty that we're seeking.
Absolutely. And I think what you said is so true about paying attention to it, because we can't always. I mean, as a mom, I have Camden on my side. I'm hunched over like this. I have 50 bags in my hand, and I'm just trying to get in the door. And so, yeah, everything's off. So just paying attention about it in times that we can focus on ourselves and take that time out to realize, oh, maybe I can stand up straighter, tuck my pelvis under, or hold my abs in. Just those little things throughout the day make a big difference. And then it reduces the pain, because I'll tell you, I have a lot of back pain from holding him and from just crunching down on that right side. And so this right hip falls, this left hip goes up, and because I'm overcompensating for it, and it makes a difference in my health long term. I mean, it's been 4 years that I've been holding him, and then not to mention pregnancy and what that does to your back and your posture, everything, tilting forward.
Yes.
So yeah, trying to not, I guess, fix, but like
recorrect or balance. So I want to tell you something.
Okay.
It's your QL that is like the child hip being raised in hip, and it's called the hip hiker. It's your QL muscle. So to get to a QL with like FasciaBlasting, or even using your fingertips if you don't have a FasciaBlaster, which you all should, but you dig in, you kind of soften that area, and then you can actually take that FasciaBlaster and do it in the side as it softens, so you can get deep, because that's actually a very deep muscle and hard to get to otherwise. Okay, but we have to hurry. We're never going to be able to load this. These people are going to get bored to death. So tell us what else you've done.
Oh, this week? So
yes.
I did a 2-day deep cleanse, which was awesome. It made me feel got my energy back and helped just give my digestive system a break. So intermittent fasting I incorporated, and juicing. I've been juicing a lot of really yummy fresh greens. I started Farm Fresh to You. So I got a huge box of organic, fresh organic veggies and fruit. So I've been juicing that with a lot of ginger. And what else have I done? The FasciaBlasting today, and then obviously sweating out all of our toxins.
Yes, we're sweating here in the infrared sauna. It's 113 degrees, and the only reason it's not more warm than that is because we have to have the door open in here in order to set up the video for you guys.
Yeah.
But I did notice, on your skin today, it was actually more glowy and felt like it was a little more lifted. And then when we had our blastercise class today, I stepped over and I was helping and feeling out some areas with the FasciaBlaster on her hip, and I felt like her tissue was softer. And a lot of times, if you cleanse waste out, everything becomes more obedient to whatever you're doing. Whatever effort you're putting in shows up more, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So yeah, little things that pay off long term. So those are our little tips for this week's Sweat Talk.
Sweat Talk.
Yes, and we'll be back next week to have a little sweat talk in the sauna with you guys. Have a great day.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.